Let's go and see what we've got. We've got the starter with the Soccer 6.
Yeah, we spent our customary 216. I've gone the field in the Cape Town Derby. I've banked Golden Arrows to beat Chipper. I've thrown the draw in with Kaiser Chiefs. I've gone the field Polokwane Pirates. And Supersport Amazulu, the game's postponed. Supersport are playing in the Confederations Cup, so you can go either there. That's the banker. And I've thrown in the draw with Atletico Madrid. While they were disappointing last night, you know, they haven't really set the world alight in previous seasons. So I've thrown the draw and looking for a result. If you want to bank Atletico, cost you 108 Rand. Wouldn't blame you, but I've thrown the draw in there. Look, they
weren't good.
They were woeful last night, especially in the second half.
They've got Costa now. He'll cause.
But now he can only play in January.
Oh, he can only. Yeah, he'll cause a bit of disruption when he starts. Right, we move on to the next Soccer 6.
Yeah, the English one. I've gone Leicester in the draw. I've banked Man United, which I think everybody's banker. I've gone the field with Stoke and Southampton. Likewise, West Brom and Watford. I've banked West Ham to beat Swansea. And while I like Chelsea, you've got to throw the draw. Chelsea in the draw with Man City 216. Yeah.
Now, it might be worth even going 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you could go 1, 2, 3.
West Brom and the draw.
And the draw,
yeah,
just depends. But that's the way we've gone, yeah.
Okay, let's move on, and then with the next Soccer 6.
10, yeah. I've gone win and draw Cape Town City. I've banked Golden Arrows. I've gone Borussia Dortmund, who played well against Real Madrid, but I always worry about that bounce factor after the Champions League big games. I've gone them win and draw. Augsburg are 6, they're going well. I've gone Chiefs win and draw against Baraka. I've gone Leicester City win and draw at Bournemouth. I've banked Man United to beat Palace. I've gone Chelsea win and draw against Man City. I've gone Pirates win and draw at Polokwane City. I've banked the 3-1 Supersport Amazulu, and I've thrown the draw in with Atletico Madrid 256.
256. Then we move on to the next Soccer 10, I think.
Yeah, it's Soccer 13, the next one, James. It's our usual 5 bankers and 8 win and draws. I've gone win and draw Chelsea against Man City. I've gone with Leicester against Bournemouth. I've banked Man United against Palace.
Bournemouth, just go with that game. Bournemouth quite good at home, you know.
They've just been struggling. You know, Leicester are a dangerous team. They play well on the counter-attack.
Yeah.
You know, and Vardy and those guys up front, and they've got to go for it at home, Bournemouth, and I think they'll get caught on the break a few times, you know. They've been disappointing this year, Bournemouth. They've only won 1 game.
Yes.
And that was against Brighton when they were 1-0 down. So I've taken the chance. You know, it's a 1-2-3 game, James,
sure.
But you go 1-2-3, it just bumps the perm up, you know. So I've got banked United. I've gone win and draw Southampton at Stoke. I've gone West Brom win and draw against Watford. I've banked West Ham. I've gone for Aston Villa to beat Bolton. Bolton are struggling, can't score any goals.
This is where we needed Stevie B. We need to get
this Stevie B's call.
Game.
Now, Wolves got beat last night. They got beat 2-0 at Sheffield United. They had a player sent off at 1-0 and they missed a penalty. But Burton got murdered by Aston Villa on Tuesday night. So I've taken the chance, banked Wolverhampton. Cardiff City, top of the league, going well. They beat Leeds, top of the league clash on Tuesday. Derby are struggling, especially away from home, yeah. Then I've gone Bristol City, going great guns at Ipswich. I've gone Sheffield United, who I think are second now, at Nottingham Forest. I've gone win and draw Preston. I know people will look at me and say, but Preston, you know, Sunderland are struggling. Every time we play these teams, we should beat at home, we draw. And Sunderland's a desperation game. If they get beat, he's gone. So I don't see them coming to play football. I think it's going to be rollerball. So I've thrown the draw in. Now the last game's an interesting one. It's the relegation decider in Sweden. Eskilstuna play on an artificial pitch where Jönköping sort of play on the grass. They've done well in the last few games, Eskilstuna at home. So I've sided with them, win and draw, and spent 435.
For 30 million rand.
No, we'll be having a go at that,
well,
James.
we've got to have a go at that. Right, then we go to your bets, because this is where we get the cash to be able to fund this whole thing.
Yep,
You've been going well too.
Yeah, the Premiership quad, I've gone Chelsea to beat Man City. I thought 18-10 was a great price, and you know we average over 6-7 and won all the bets, so that was the way I threw them in. I think Liverpool will be too good for Newcastle. I've gone win or draw, Leicester at Bournemouth and Southampton at Stoke City. So that worked out at 8.5 to 1. We took 1,700 to 200. I've taken the easy way out on the PSL, you know. I just think local derbies are always tight. So I've gone the draw in both games, Ajax Cape Town and Cape Town City, and also Blom Celtic against Bidvest, 1,700 to 2. I've taken that for the draw. The
Championship treble?
The championship treble, I've gone over 2.5 goals in Sunday's game between Sheffield Wednesday and Leeds United. And I've gone Middlesbrough to beat Brentford. And I've gone Aston Villa to beat Bolton by more than 1 goal. that worked out at 12 to 1. They were like 3 and 4 to 10. So I thought, let me get a little bit extra price. So that's what we've done. Both teams to score, I've gone Everton, Burnley, Newcastle, Liverpool, Ipswich, Bristol City, and Hull, Birmingham. Since Harry Redknapp got fired, they haven't lost a game. They won last night, 1800 to 200. The Spanish quartet, I've gone Deportivo to beat Getafe. I've gone both teams to score in the Levante, Alaves, and Real Madrid, Espanyol game. And I've gone over 2.5 goals in the Real Sociedad, Real Betis game, 2,400 to 200. And the six or nixer, I've gone Liverpool to beat Newcastle. I've gone Aston Villa to beat Bolton. I've gone Middlesbrough to beat Brentford. I've gone Juventus to beat Atalanta, who beat Everton last time in the Europa, but they play Europa League tonight, a hard game. I've gone Sevilla to beat Malaga at home, and I've gone Mamelodi Sundowns to win at Platinum Stars.
All right. Now, I've watched your bets, and your bets are on the mark. You're pretty good with these things. But chaps have asked me to put 3 together
like 3
over the
teams.
weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 together to win, because they say...
6 is difficult, I know.
You're getting a 5.5 to 1, the 3 to win. If they're all odds on, you've got a chance.
Yeah.
Which would be your 3?
Well, of the ones, I like Liverpool. I think 7 to 10 Liverpool's a good bet. I think Middlesbrough, they got beat a Tuesday night. They were 8.5 to 10. And I like Sundowns, a local one. I know people don't like taking the local teams, but 7 to 10 Sundowns, I think, is a good bet. So that would work out around about 9 to 2, 5 to 1.
Yeah.
It's easy to put 1 to 4 Barcelona, 1 to 10 Real Madrid and those teams.
They don't help.
Yeah, they don't help. So I like to look between 7 and 8 to 10. You roll them up. That's 9 to 2, 5 to 1. And but the sixer is, we've caught a few of those. So
But it's not easy to catch a sixer, but you can have a full go with the 3 and pay all your bets over the weekend. And soccer bets, very profitable.
No, it is. That's the way it's going. I was at the Toach here with my mate Hilton Witz the other day. And I think of the 20 people...
He must be his only mate.
Who? Hilton?
Yeah.
No, he's got 1 or 2.
Pirates?
The Pirates, the Penzance.
Pirates Witz.
And what was strange is everybody came in and they're just taking soccer bets. There was hardly any interest in the racing. It was at Turffontein too. So it was strange. That's the way it's going.
There have been some bad fields at Turffontein. The racing hasn't been good.
Well, the bad results, so people rather spend their money on football, and at least they know football.
You must be the most popular guy in that tab.
I think I'm the only one at the tab.
So that's it for the weekend.
Yep. Starts Friday night. Soccer 13, here we come, James.
We hope they all arrive, and let's hope that we catch a Soccer 13. We don't mind sharing it among 10 or 12 or 15 ticket holders. So have a go. Budgie, as usual, as professional as ever. And my goodness, what a weekend we've got in store for us. Lots and lots of soccer all over the world, and we can get some money. Enjoy the soccer and enjoy onside. We'll see you next week with Laf.